Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLM Monday, episode 186. My name is Ben Dixon, your host, and I'm excited to connect with you today. For those of us joining us live, go ahead and comment below watching live. If you're watching on replay or recording, post back, watch it on replay. Let us know where you're watching from. So today, I want to bring up a Warren Buffett quote. I'll drop it in the comments. Warren Buffett on Twitter, surround yourself with people that push you to do better. No drama or negativity, just higher goals and higher motivation. Good times and positive energy. No jealousy or hate, simply bringing out the absolute best in each other. Interesting quote here from the Oracle of Omaha. Gonna post this here below in the comments. It's funny. You read something like this and you say, hey, did he really say that? These memes that go around social media. What it reminded me of, though, when I read this, right? So I did not validate that this truly was from Warren's account, but what I would um, share of what it made me think about was the way we use direct sales and network marketing to help people be better. One of the biggest parts of direct selling and MLM in the industry is that people work on themselves to grow as people and to learn how to provide more value in the marketplace and get paid in relation to the value they create for others. That's what's so powerful about the space is it's for many people their first shot at entrepreneurship, their first chance to go out there and serve customers and deliver product, make sales, earn an income from their own efforts, not trading time for dollars, but literally trading value for value in the space. And some of the things that become so important are the way we develop others, and it's changed so much. I think back to, oh my gosh, this next month it's going to be, holy cow, it's going to sound like a long time, 17 years ago when I first went to my first direct sales opportunity meeting. And I remember when I joined my first direct sales company, how involved my mentor was, my sponsor, my enroller. Mine happened to be my brother-in-law, and he spent a ton of time with me, way more time than I think most people get with their upline or their sponsor. And it was amazing to me that even for 10 months of taking action and getting no results, right, continue to stick with it, continue to stick with it, continue to stick with it. And that second year in the business was super blessed to accomplish what most people hope they could ever accomplish in this space. And I've fallen in love with how direct sales can help people transform their thoughts of what they even believe is possible for themselves. And if they continue to take action, they can realize something that they didn't even know was in their potential as they take one step after another and just continue to look at what's next, how can I serve, how can I create value in other people's lives. So how do you do this today? I just think about how much that's changed. 17 years ago we had physical events. We would do physical training events 2, 3, 4 times a week. We would have physical opportunity presentations 5, 6 times a week that we would go to. So it's almost a daily thing every day but Sunday. Even thinking through that, we would listen to audios in the car, of course, and audiobooks. But it's changed so much today. We don't have all the one-on-one mentoring and the one-on-one physical meetings that we used to have in this space. And so some of the things I've been seeing are creating learning platforms where the corporate, the people who run the direct sales company, have actually put together the core onboarding process, have created the training system of what you do in your first 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, how to handle objections, how to reach out to people, what the proper behavior is in social media. I had a client who was really proud that in their distributor groups on Facebook specifically, that every time they put out a training video, they'd get like 10 to 12,000 views, and they were just like, "Yeah, we're doing great." Their staff was so proud, and I asked a simple question in a board meeting. We were in their boardroom in a meeting with them, and I asked, "Well, gang, how many people are actually finishing the content? Like, I get the people are starting it, but how many are finishing the content?" And no one could give me an answer because we don't know how many people finish the content on Facebook. We don't know if they're watching 3 seconds and scrolling on to the next thing. And so it really came back with the question of how do you create an environment where people join your community and then they can go to a consistent place to grow their mind and grow their skills. One of the pieces we developed at our company NaXum over the last 3 years was this idea of the X factor. because everyone has the same opportunity when they join your company. It's a level playing field. What changes is their skills and their beliefs and what they believe they can do with it. It's the only difference between the different people that join your direct sales company and the resources they create out of that. And so the X Factor was created as a place to reward people for being finishers of your content, not just starters. So hear that for a moment. Finishers of content and not just starters. So if you haven't looked at building out what some people would call an LMS, like a learning management system, but building out an experience on mobile apps and in your virtual office, your back office, um, that that takes someone who's never done this before and walks them through the things they need to know to get there, we should talk. There's all sorts of studies in our both our trends report and others I can share with you, but you should see what's available. What I'd encourage you to do is send me a message here on Facebook if you're watching live. If you're watching on replay, I'll put a link in the email. If you're watching on replay, feel free to message me though if you're watching this even post. And let's find a time to connect to see what modern learning systems look like. Because you want to create an environment and a culture where that Warren Buffett quote can be said of you, of how are you surrounding your people with an environment that helps them just want to do better. No drama or negativity, just higher goals and higher motivation. Good times, positive energy. No jealousy or hate, simply bringing out the absolute best in each other. Well, it takes a lot of intention to create an environment like that. If that's something you seek, we should connect. I want to thank you for joining MLM Monday today, gang. It's a great thought about thinking about the type of culture you want to create for your members. We'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.